So we are starting off this cipher. We are Oakland Poets, and this is what we do at Parliament on a Tuesday night. Host Brianni Blue, she out here killing it and giving you the best of what she got, and we just trying to show it to you a little bit so next time you come to Oakland you feel a little more invited. We got an NYC poet, but I think he's a little more Oakland than he knows it. Go ahead with yourself.
I like to rock the mic and I rock the mic often. So many Brooklyn victories in a row, consecutively, they like to call me Boston. I'm just tossing myself into the ring. I'm ready to go float like a butterfly and like a bee I will sting, but let me bring something from the depth of me. I want to be real. I want to test me. I want to test you to see if you're hearing me clearly, because poetry is spoken with truth and sincerity. And if you ain't got that in you, then get the hell up out of here. I don't want that around me because it's infecting me. It's diseasing me. I don't want that. I want people to come up to me and be like, yo, brother, I like the way you please me with your words. They're in circumference. They're going in circles. We're in a circle. We're in a cipher, keeping it live, but keeping it hyper. Let me tell you, one day I didn't keep my son close to me, and it hurts me. It haunts me like skeletons and shackles in the graveyard. It haunts me when I lay down. It haunts me when I walk. It haunts me when I sleep. It haunts me when I speak. So I have to speak the truth to you so God can set me free. That's what he's done for me. That's what poetry has done for me. It has lifted me. It has resurrected me. It has enlivened me. It has taken the sickness out of my bones. And it lets me speak the truth through the microphone. And I'm telling you, this is truth.
I'm Reese, here to speak just a small little piece.
Come on.
Telling you a little bit of where I've been. With my life, I was born smack dab in the middle of sin. My mom was a crackhead, my dad was the dealer.
Help somebody.
And here I come, being brought up, I'm the willer and the dealer. Got 2 kids, one when I was 14. I didn't know what to do with my life, had low self-esteem. Overweight, overeating, sex all day, play all night. Try to do what my mama do, but I didn't do it right. Ended up in jail 3 years of my life, had a life sentence, all charges. What am I supposed to do? Come speak easy Tuesday night, put myself out here. Here I am standing, ain't supposed to be here. But I got a story to tell. Just a piece of my piece. Not just the P-I-E-C-E, but the P-E-A-C-E.
Come on.
Because it takes a piece to be a part of the piece. I'm from Richmond, California. For those that don't know where my shoes come from, you can't find them at a store. You can't find them on the side of the street. You can't find them from the East Coast to the West Coast, because these shoes were meant for me. You wouldn't know my story unless you come to hear me. I speak what comes from me, what comes from my soul. Most folks don't know me. They listen to me like my story comes from old. But here I am. Got a son and a daughter. 2 kids looking up to me. What am I gonna do with my life? Am I gonna live it in misery? Am I gonna speak the truth and let it be? Can't allow myself to make excuses for decisions that I made. I'm a parent no matter where I go, no matter what these streets have gave me. Can't allow it to define me. I gotta define myself. Whatever other people think, say, or do, it doesn't matter. I gotta be myself for me. This is my truth, just a piece of my piece. Come out and see me Tuesday nights. I'm Reese.
Yeah.
You see, I have male tendencies. I had a guy ask me, how could you fuck me and then leave?
Yes.
Well, the clock hit 3 and I had somewhere else to be, like in my own bed, you see. What may be comfortable for you isn't quite comfortable for me, like sleeping in your queen size bed when I own a Cali King. I don't mean to be so mean, but it's just the way that I like things. You see, I'm a free spirit and I don't want to hear it, and no, I don't want to mommy dear it. So I'm gonna need you to switch gears, because this isn't quite working for me. You see, I skip to my own beat and I dance to my own tune and I do what I want to do. I'm very bad when it comes to rules. It's not my fault, you see. It's my daddy's fault, you see. By him not being there, taught me to never to believe in a he. This is not the way that I want to be, but it's the way that I am. I may look like a lady, but sometimes I act like a man. I can draw you in and then not give a damn. I know you may have a problem with the way that I display the way that I am, but I'm just like you in a skirt. and I have a tendency to flirt just like you, I can pull work. See, as a kid, I kicked up leaves and tried to catch bees with fucked up knees and played in dirt. It's not my fault, you see. It's my daddy's fault, you see. And I'm telling you, that's the way it's gotta be.
Yeah. Well, they say I'm Cali Cal, and I'm the sum of all your fears, and the things that I say could affect what's between your ears. But let me tell you a couple of things about my story, because it hasn't been full of truths and not full of glory. See, a few months ago, I had some problems going on in my life, and to tell the truth, I had a gun and I had a knife. And once upon a time, I had a few dreams. One thing I have to tell y'all is don't let nobody kill your self-esteem, because I was on that ledge. I was about to jump. Next thing you know, it was just a real big hump. I saw the hump, I saw the mountain, I started climbing. Next thing you know, things just started designing. I saw people in front of me that was gonna help me get to where I needed to be. And one of those was this lady by the name of Miss Bree. You know, and Bree, what can we say about this lady? She's a fantastic woman, a phenomenal woman. Reminds me of a lady who just passed away. Oh my goodness, from the womb to the tomb, I don't feel like I'm doomed. I'm just beginning. My life is I'm just starting to live, and I'm starting to feel like I'm living. That's about all I have to say. This is my first time doing this, so what can I say?
I'm Sadon, and today I want to know, why is it so hard for me to go to sleep at night? Maybe it's because that's when all my thoughts seem to come to light. Thoughts about this and thoughts about that, but mostly negative thoughts in my mind that continue to combat. Now, I don't know what all this insomnia is about, but all I know is that it makes me want to shout. I need to get this insomnia out of control, under control, because I swear it makes me want to go take a stroll.
I don't cipher. I tend to memorize, regurgitate line after line. I write, I remember, I talk of how I used to be. I don't sit and I don't think about what it is that you see. See, everybody talks about Bree. Few know Brianni. Before I was a Blue, I was a Davis, surrounded by those around me who didn't know shit other than what I was presenting to them. I looked at people like Victoria and wished I could be like them, wished I could speak my truths, wished I could be honest about me. And it wasn't until I got to know her that I realized I didn't know shit about me. I run an open mic and I tell everybody to speak their truths, and I say, speak your piece, a piece of your piece. And then I forget how to give me you. I struggle. Day by day, day to day, suicide notes written more often than I'd like to admit. She said last week, do you know the face of it? I wondered if anybody would realize it's my reflection in it. I don't know how it means to live. So all I know what to do is to survive, to exist in this abyss. And I can't say still I'll rise, because I don't believe that shit as often as I like to spout it. Sometimes it sounds real good to speak, yet not be about it. But I'm learning. A work in progress is what I claim to be. It's what I can say I am rather than what it used to be. Because I used to get on the mic and talk about how I was this, talk about how I was that, but I didn't really think I was shit. And I'm not going to say I found God. Didn't look to religion, because I stopped going to church when my mother said she was looking for a sign. Look within. Figure out how to answer those questions. That shit you asking somebody on the outside for is stuff you already know the answer to within. So my anger seems to come out when I sit down with the pen. But then my truths seem to get stuck somewhere in between my tongue, my lips, my uvula. It's inside of here that I'm crying here. It's up there that I strip myself bare. It's right here that I'm only going to allow you to get so near. Because the closer you try to come is the more I try to push you away. Start listening to my silence instead of the shit I actually say.
Homage, homage, stage, standing on ground that may hollow. If you don't understand, you're not a poet. They'll all know. Homage. I want to cry right now, but I won't. But I'll do this piece. I remember doing, 5 years ago? Me. I know it's a cipher. I know I'm supposed to spit something. Ew, what? But this piece is well-deserved right here, and well-deserved amongst the crowd of people that I know will immensely observe and absorb what I am giving out. So here you go. I am me. I am not anything else that you want me to be. I am not the image of mere beauty. I am not whoever you made to see. I am not what you false pretensify me as. I am a queen. I wear my crown upon my throne and I switch up whatever I want. I am my own. I am me. Victoria motherfucking Lynn Thompson. What? I do wear 6-inch heels because my height is forever essence, and it is an interruption on how you may perceive me. I am me. I am a queen that wears a crown upon my throne. My back may arch because the load is a little too heavy, and right now I just cannot carry a load. I am me. A queen whose eyes have seen far more than you could ever believe. I am a queen that right here, right now, you are more oppressed than you will ever be. The stage. Ground that may hollow. I may hollow to those that have plenty. I want you to understand that the world is not what you mean it to be. I want you to understand that those 2 feet that you stand on can be taken from you with a gunshot that bows through your chest. And a wound that stems through your spine and up to your brain. You will never be who you ever thought you would be. I am a beast. Fuck being a queen. You can keep the crown. You can keep the diamonds. You can keep rubies that cause blood to spew from me. I want you to understand that if you could ever be what it takes to defend thee, I will kick you in your face if you ever try to steal my child. I will bust your camera frame if you ever try to catch it on camera. Fuck World Star and fuck what you thought was framed. Kim Kardashian's ass ain't got nothing on what I'm about to break this fucking internet with. If you want to know what it means to wear a crown, to rock the 6-inch Jimmy Choos. If you want to know what it means to stand up for something that will give you the blues, you will come to Oakland. You will embrace the people that will embrace you. And until then, you don't know what it feels to mean breaking pain, what it feels to mean shackling blues, what it feels to mean behind the cell blues. I promise you, you'll never know what the fuck it means to sit upon a throne of those that choose you.
Come on.